Assalamu alaikum everyone. Um, First instruction, একটা instruction আছে। এই ভিডিওটা কোনো স্ক্রিপ্টেড ভিডিও না, এটার জন্য আমি কোনো প্রিপারেশন নেই, জাস্ট স্টার্ট করছি। Second instruction হইতেছে, the second instruction is those who are below, boys and girls, those who are below 15, 16 years old, they please avoid this video because I don't want to scare you guys. আমি চাই না তোমরা এটা দেখে you guys get scared. আমি চাই না তোমরা whatever. So stay away from this video. এটার ফুল ভিডিও এটা কন্টিনিউ চলতে থাকবে, এটা কন্টিনিউ একটু লম্বা ভিডিও হবে, এটা চলতে থাকবে। And it's basically based on mental awareness video, mental awareness basically. So এটার কিছু অংশ থাকবে আপনার রিলের মধ্যে, আর যেহেতু ইনস্টাগ্রামে রিলের মধ্যে সব কিছু আপলোড হয় না, সো এটার ফুল লেন্থ ভিডিওটা আপনারা ফেসবুকে পেয়ে যাবেন, যেটা লিঙ্ক আমার ইনস্টাগ্রামের প্রোফাইলেই আছে। You can find the link on my Instagram profile. Okay, so let's start. Since it's not scripted, I'm not even sure what I'm gonna be saying. Okay, let's start. Have you ever guys noticed that in a group of friends, friends are always laughing and kidding about each other and joking and mocking each other and enjoying gossiping and enjoying themselves. Suddenly one guy or one girl stands up and leaves. Have you ever noticed that? And it's not once, it's not twice, it happens several times. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that suddenly someone starts to cry even though they are in a very normal situation, starts to cry, starts to cry, just out of burst, just starts to cry without any reason. Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed while you are passing through someone in the road and crying their eyes out? Have you ever noticed that? Now, sometimes it can be a normal thing. Sometimes I'm not saying it's a disease or something. Sometimes it can be a normal thing. Maybe they got hurt, and maybe someone from their family died, or someone really hurt them. It could be anything. It could be anything. But it also could mean if it happens often without any reason, emphasizing on this issue, I cannot emphasize on this issue, enough to point out that this person could be suffering from bipolar. Yes, bipolar. You may or may not have heard of this disease. It's a mental disease, bipolar. There are two types of bipolar. One is bipolar 1 and one is bipolar 2. I'm not gonna talking about bipolar 1 today because I'll be talking about bipolar 2 today. 2 because bipolar 2 is quite common comparative to bipolar 1 because it is common in a sense that bipolar 2 sufferers are quite common considered in comparison to bipolar 1 because they are more visual. Uh, bipolar 2, they actually, it's a brain function. It's basically happens in brain where our brain, it causes our brain there are liquids in our brain that causes us to laugh, or that causes us to cry, or that causes us to remember things, or causes us to learn new things, like this. So dopamine is a liquid in our brain that causes us to smile. So whenever there is a happy occasion, happy news, say for instance for a mother, if she hears she's pregnant, newly pregnant parent, she's gonna be very happy, very thrilled. So the dopamine is releasing really fast, and they're very excited. Everyone in their family is very excited. So something like that. So if someone gets golden A plus, or someone gets a scholarship, or a very good job or desired job in their desired company, so they get it releases dopamine in their brain. It releases super fast, and they become very happy. So that's what causes us smile. That's what causes dopamine, is the reason that causes us smile. When even us for Muslims, when we pray tahajjud, or when we pray 5 times salah with Jama'ah, and when we excuse me, when we pray 5 times salah with Jama'ah, and when we try to be really good religious Muslims, we stay very happy. Because we're being religious, and we are being happy about it. And when we do charity, give money to someone else, say for instance I'm giving 10,000 to someone, poor family, so that they can have a beautiful Ramadan this year, or whatever. It can be anything. Doing good works, charity works, it makes you happy. But there's a case, there is a scenario. Sometimes you might find these very people suddenly go off. 1 hour ago, they were fine, they were happy, they were very cool about it, very nonchalant about it, nonchalant about everything. They are very casual, they are very happy to talk to, they are very cool about everything. What about him now? What about her now? Why is she crying suddenly? Why is he crying suddenly? It's because the bipolar. And even the people with OCD, obsessive compulsion disorder, even they tend to sometimes have bipolar. Obsessive compulsive disorder, someone who obsess over things, takes showers like uh, um, 15 times a day, or even after touching someone's hand, they keep washing their hands over and over again 100 times. Not one or two things. I mean, those are not OCDs. Those are not OCDs. Oh, I'm OCD. Oh, I'm OCD. I cannot touch anything. I cannot touch this. I cannot touch that. Oh, I'm OCD. I'm OCD. No, these are not OCDs. OCD is a serious matter. OCD is a serious disease. If you have visited mental asylum and have met an OCD, a real actual OCD person, you'd know an OCD. What is an OCD? I used to be an OCD. I used to even carry, not only carry. I used to carry small, bottle of soap and shampoo and a towel, a small towel, so that I can to my office, where I used to teach, to my office where I used to work, and I used to take showers in between the classes. Now that's OCD. I just got home. I just got back home from work, took shower, had my food in my own room, and I cannot leave the room. I cannot go to the balcony because I have to take shower again. If I have to go to the balcony, I have to take, and I return back to my room. I have to take shower again. That's OCD. I used to take shower like 15 times a day. 15 times a day. Can you imagine a person taking shower 15 times a day? 15 times. I used to not only do wudu, which is ablution, wudu. I used to, wash my hands constantly. I used to. My mother even had my pillows. Sorry, my mother is no more. She passed away 4 months ago. She even marked my pillowcases, number one, number two, so that I can sleep on if I sleep on one side on number one, then on the next day, on the very next day, I would sleep on number two side, on the other side, and I would change my bed sheet in every 2 days, or 3 days, and I used to do that by myself. I wouldn't bother anyone else. I used to do everything on myself. I used to clean my room twice a day, by myself, sanitizing everything. I used to clean my toilet every day, even sometimes twice a day, sanitizing everything. So these are OCDs, like Okay, I'm going off topic now. I'm talking about OCDs more. So I was talking about bipolar. Okay, so bipolar. So bipolar is something when even if you hear good news, your brain won't release any, dopamine. You won't be happy. Even if you have OCDs, you tend to take shower 15 times, you stop taking shower. You lay down, you stop. Even if you have to force yourself, but you have to go to work. But there won't be any enthusiasm because it's your work. It's your work. You have to go. You have to get up. You have to get up for salah, prayer. You have to. Because there's no, there's no skipping those things. There's no skipping those things. You have to do this. And the severity of bipolar sometimes can be suicidal. You see that building up there? Okay, I'll tell you that story later on. Uh, Later on. I'm a bipolar. I'm a bipolar too. I suffer from bipolar. I suffer from BPD, borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder. I suffer from schizophrenia. I suffer from epilepsy. Epilepsy means mikirug. Seizure means seeing things that are not uh, normally seen or normal people see, যেটা সাধারণ মানুষে দেখতে পারে না। হতে পারে I'm seeing fire all over the room, all over the place, all over everyone is burning. I'm seeing everything, but people are just normal. This is my brain. This is my brain. And I hallucinate things. I imagine things. Sometimes I may or may not happen. So it is very difficult for me to decide whether it has happened or not. Whether it has happened or not. What's reality and what's fake. So I'm always in a conundrum, always in a conundrum, because I'm not sure whether what to believe or what to not. I always feel like there's someone chasing behind me. Someone's trying to kill me. Or if the lights are turned off, or sometimes even lights are turned on, I see black shadows on the corner. So these are the brain things. I cannot explain you guys. Even my one of my relatives yesterday I took iftar, but 6 days before, for the 6 days or 7 days, I guess 6 or 7 days, I did not eat anything. I did not drink anything. I did not. I just fasted with water, just taking water, just water, normal water. It's not because I don't have money, which I don't. Which no, I'm not asking you guys for helping me out with money. I'm not asking you guys, but for 6 or 7 days, I didn't eat anything, anything at all, anything at all, at all. Water, just water, just water. For suhoor, for iftar, whole day. If someone offered me a date, khajur date, not a haram date or something, date. So I, ate that. And the other day, a generous guy, a poor guy, offered me a jilapi. In Bengali, we call it jilapi. The round sugar ones, jalebi, jilapi. We call it jilapi. So bless them for offering me those food. So it's still the period, the bipolar period. It's still going on. It's still going. Even though there is a smile on my face, it's because I want to share with you guys, but I wanted to make this video last night, but unfortunately my mobile fell off my bed, and I broke down the thing that attached to my phone, and also a little crack on my phone. So you never know who is bipolar. So don't misjudge them. Don't treat them with ill manner. Don't treat them or scold them just because they're off. Try to understand them. Try to take them to psychiatrist, to neurologist. Try help them. Try to befriend them. Try to be sympathetic towards them. Don't be rude to them. Don't be rude to them. This would be my advice. Never be rude to them, because you may think they're doing drama, but no, they're not. They're not. You know how much I have tried. That building I showed you, that building over there. About a week ago, I saw a girl. After Tahajjud, I came up on the terrace and I saw a girl from here, from my terrace to over there, on top of that building, and I saw in the I saw a girl jump. Of course, it was a hallucination. It was a hallucination because of my schizophrenia. It was a hallucination. I also wanted to jump. And I almost did, but something held me back. Maybe Allah's mercy. Something held me back. It wasn't that I was afraid of jumping or anything. I wasn't thinking anything. I simply wasn't thinking anything. I just wanted to jump. And I was going to jump. I almost jumped, but something held me back. But when I looked back, there was nobody. Now I'm going to show you something. You see these cards? These were severe. Even 2 days ago, these were very, very severe. So yesterday, funny story, yesterday I went to a grocery store, and a guy was, I ordered something, and the guy was staring at my hands. And I ended up cracking up a joke. Cool tattoos, right? মানে সুন্দর tattoo. But what else was I going to say? I cut myself. It releases some of the pain. When the pain goes too high, when the pain goes too deep, we tend to do this. Well, I tend to do this. Not everyone, but I've seen some people who tend to do this. So I took a scissor, sometimes knife, sometimes blade, and I just some people in normal depression, oh, I've lost my girlfriend, oh, he left me, I'm going to cut myself, crap, spare me those bullshit. Get over it. That's not a disease. You wanna see disease? Go to mental asylum. Stay there for a week. See how they treat you. Go to a rehab. See how they treat you. Go what a psych ward looks like. Go there. Visit them. I've been there. I've been there for 5 times. I've been there. May Allah keep me from that again, those psych ward again, or those hospitals again. But when you see someone with, lastly, it's getting very long video. Lastly, I'll just suggest one thing. When you identify someone who is suffering from bipolar or schizophrenia or OCD or epilepsy, Mikirug, or any other disease, borderline personality disorder, any other disease, don't mock them, please. I beg you, I beg you, don't mock them, don't insult them, don't say insensitive things towards them. Don't say that. Don't say anything that would upset them, because you might be joking, but if they're on their, on that stage, they won't take it normally. It might be a sole reason from them, from that height too. So this is my request. Don't. Please don't. There you go. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.